at it, so they're just hiding behind trees and throwing red socks at each other, just peeking around. Fireball! Fireball! Lightning bolt!
Sounds about right.
It will not look dissimilar to that, I don't think. This is going to be not necessarily a match defined entirely by stage control, but I think rather by the ledge game.
And one thing worth noting is full screen, I think, is going to be a little bit more favorable for Zillion, whereas up mid close and maybe up close range is going to be more favorable for the Young Link.
Yeah, Young Link actually has some pretty strong boxing tools. You know, his close range moves are quick. Maybe not necessarily the strongest, but they are quick and does have a few more confirms, I think, than Robin does.
I don't know if the rule set here allows for like Omega or Battlefield variants. Some definitely don't.
I think they're discussing that and deciding on, we'll just go to regular Final Destination, because why not?
We'll see. Yeah,
technically, I think Omegas would be relegated to counter picks.
I mean, they're all the same layouts now in this game. There's no weird abnormalities. But I think a lot of it is copyright stuff. So I got Wormy on the left.
That's right. This is Wormy.
Yeah. Wormy on the left. PizzaMan, Zillion on the right.
Yeah, we're going to be referring to PizzaMan as Zillion and PizzaMan throughout the match because, like we said, this guy literally
identity crisis.
Literally enters under multiple tags because it's funny. And sometimes it is, except for when you have to commentate his matches.
There we go. So setting up this close, trying to call out a jump with that boomerang, but it comes back in time to save him from the second forward air.
Okay, this is a setup for confirms for Young Link, but DIing out.
Yeah, if you don't DI that properly, he can definitely set up an up air. DIing out, it doesn't quite true confirm. That's a shield break.
My goodness.
Walk him to the edge.
Fully charged.
Will
do. Yeah, Young Link is not heavy.
And those are strong, strong smash attacks when you have the 11th sword available to you.
So the usage of these separate thunders has changed a little bit for Robin. You know, the Arc Thunder used to be a combo tool back in the Smash 4. In this game, it's just really strong.
Yeah, still does a good amount of shield damage and can maybe set up not quite the same amount of combos. You have to do it from a range where it's a lot more up close. Meanwhile, Thoron, which was previously almost useless virtually as a Robin, is a very strong tool to poke from far away. And that 11th sword still as potent as ever, taking that stock again. PizzaMan with that big lead.
Big lead, and like we said, man, if in a zoner-heavy matchup, if you get a big lead, it's going to be hard for the other guy to actually win it because your guys are playing the same game plan, and you're clearly doing it a little bit better. But, you know, Wormy doing a little bit of a good job punishing that ledge get up as well.
If I had to pick which character was more capable of making a comeback, I would put my money on the Young Link being the more agile of the two. Will be able to force interactions a little bit more than Robin.
Indeed. And definitely forcing his way into a few percent on PizzaMan right now, who's using that Arc Fire as a combo tool. It has effectively replaced the Arc Thunder to do so. And man, L Thunder is still so strong. And this, by the way, we'll get into that as an edge guarding tool right there because Arc Fire, if placed perfectly, is unbeatable at the ledge.
There we go. Gonna toss a lot of these arrows, try to sit back. You're now sitting at absolute kill percent for those 11 swords. Chill out and try to not run into any stray aerials. Caught him jumping there with the forward air. A lot of players, when they're put in the corner, will jump. Try to full hop out of pressure when they're sitting shield.
Oh, trying to roll on stage once again. Wormy covering the roll with that Young Link Nair that can just do it all, and he's even up the stocks.
You know, and as far as neutral interactions, I'd have to say that a lot of them have gone Wormy's way. That big shield break at the start of the game set PizzaMan up ahead for a big lead without as much neutral interaction.
Dude, Zillion's fading in like way too much. Yeah, doesn't matter here because the moment he runs away,
barely didn't kill, but that definitely wouldn't have come close in Smash 4.
You saw that arc fire he threw right there? That was the perfect spacing when it's right on the ledge and it drips off a little bit.
There he started charging the down smash, anticipating Wormy to roll through.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Traps to combo into the Thoron.
So what you want to do against arc fire when it's on the ledge is if it's not at the perfect spacing where it drips off and actually hits you while you're hanging onto the ledge, if it's just even a little bit more back, you just let it singe you and let it run out. because then you can just re-grab the ledge, and Robin's going to throw another arc fire.
Yeah, you regain your invincibility, but Robin has a limited amount of arc fires.
Exactly. You literally just wait for him to run out of the book, and then you can get back on stage.
If you read the timing and you're holding onto the ledge when he's tossing it out, you can roll through and punish. But if you don't properly read the timing and try to react and you do it a little bit too late, you can get punished for that. This is why we saw Zillion charging that down smash earlier.
Yeah, you need to be aware of the option you need to choose. You need to match it to where the Robin is standing on stage. If he's standing really far back and he's throwing those arc fires, you jump from ledge instead. You don't want to roll on because then you're going right into his loving arms.
Right, and you don't always have to deal with it if he doesn't have time to set it up. Robin needs a good amount of time to set up the arc fire distance.
Needs a good amount of time to set up pretty much anything specific in his toolkit. Because otherwise he's just dealing, with the light thunders and with a Nosferatu maybe. But other than that, he's just out here swinging that Levin sword and doing his thing. Which, Zillion hoping to swing his way into a 2-0 victory in winners semifinals of his pool.
All right, Wormy choosing this stage, I think, to get big advantage of the added mobility that he has as a character over Robin.
Perfect spacing.
Oh my goodness, and coming in a forward smash? He's done.
He's dead indeed. That is just goes to show you how strong the perfect spacing on that arc fire at ledge will do for you.
I think he killed earlier than he did with a shield break.
Yeah, he did. All right, or at least very close. All right. Easy combo starter there for Young Link. See if Zillion can just keep the train rolling. You see that right now, even as we were saying that maybe at the full screen range, Robin has the advantage over Young Link. PizzaMan isn't afraid to run towards center stage and at least push Wormy back a little bit more just to get himself that bonus space.
If Wormy tries to push too far ahead and presses a button preemptively and Zillion hasn't, he has a he has a much bigger range with those Levin sword aerials and much more disjointed as well.
Indeed. Just missing the perfect spacing on the arc fire right there. We're going to have to roll back into center, and you're going to see strong camping play from Zillion, or at least extremely camping play from him as he runs out of the arc fire and out of the Levin sword. But if you make a mistake like that, he will take his small punish to the bank.
Ooh, tries to set up down tilt in the upper, not quite going to combo. That boomerang, though, sets up for the forward air. Wormy bringing stocks even. Zillion, though, has a good amount of damage on Wormy.
Is there anything Boomerang can't do for you?
I mean, Boomerang definitely, it's a full screen projectile, or it'll catch you up close and combo into your kill move. So, I don't know, man. I'm a fan.
Big fan of it if you're playing Young Link, that is. If you're playing against him, like Zillion, maybe having a little bit of a problem, the PizzaMan here, with the bow and arrows. But as long as he is just going to see Wormy sit back and just throw a bunch of fire arrows, he says, all right, I'll just wait until I can hit you with one of my strong projectiles, one of my strong thunders with the L Thunder.
Yeah, set it up off of the Arc Thunder, which, again, doesn't set the opponent in place like it did in Smash 4 for as long, but sets up a nice angle to catch counter snipes. Thoron put on some good damage, set up the Arc Fire. No combo afterwards.
And Wormy getting smacked by that brand new Levin Nair. Such a big setup for Robin. And actually sort of a blessing in disguise that PizzaMan gets knocked off stage there, because now this is giving him extra time to get that Levin sword back, which it just comes back now. Air dodge onto stage is risky, but now he's got the space he needs, or at least thought he had the space he needed to set up for his projectiles. But Wormy is able to fight right back.
Those platforms coming in just in time, though, to give PizzaMan an easier way to get back onto the stage. Forward air fighting his way back on.
Woo.
Trading arrow with Thoron.
Shield break. Oh, catches the roll in. Really nice use of the down smash.
Right. If Wormy had held shield there, it would have been a shield break, but rolling through, he covered a lot of options there. Eventually, though, Wormy does find the stock sitting in the same situation he was in the last game at 92% right now. Absolutely could eat an 11 sword aerial and put himself in a really bad spot. Thoron almost doing it.
Once again, Thoron is really highly based on base knockback rather than knockback growth. It'll kill you really early at the end of the stage, but center stage is going to take a while before it'll do that. And man, PizzaMan is fishing to get it connected there at center.
There we go. Up throw, sets up for, nope, no combo. He's able to jump out. How does he deal? Those fire arrows. Up tilt into a back air. Good extension. Tries to follow with the boomerang.
Shield break. Wow.
He was either going to have it break or have it poke.
And he have it poke.
Zillion putting on so much shield damage with those Arc Thunders. It was really difficult for Wormy to adjust and find a real answer because he saw, hey, if I roll out, I'm getting hit anyway. What do I do?
Yeah, I mean, what does he do in that situation? Because, I mean, you're getting all that shield pressure put on you. You're stuck in the corner as a zoner, and you're saying, wait, but I want to be here, but I want to be able to use my shield. What am I supposed to do?